Are you ready?
Yep.
All right. All right. Hey Josh, it's been a minute. How you doing, man?
Good, Marcus. How are you?
Not too bad myself. I heard they made you the new head of international sales at your company, man. Congrats.
Yeah, thanks, man. They just, hired me or promoted me just a couple weeks ago. So a little still new to the position still, but very much looking forward to it.
Well, how's it been so far? I know you said, just got promoted 2 weeks ago. How's that been?
Yeah, it's been good. It's been busy. A lot more, tasks and a lot more responsibility for sure. But I'm enjoying it so far.
Okay, that's good to hear. I know you probably have, a lot on your plate right now, but I was try to help you out, make things a little easier for you on your end.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Marcus. I didn't catch that last bit.
Oh, I said, I know you have a lot on your plate. I was hoping I could, make things a little easier on your end.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take anything at this point. What you got?
So I know you're going to be sending out a bunch of salesmen. Obviously it's an international sales thing. Have you thought about um, what laptops you might outfit your salesman with?
Recently, no, we haven't really thought about it. But we're open to suggestions, of course.
All right. Well, who's the company's current vendor like within other departments for laptops? Do you know by chance?
Currently, I think we have a I think Lenovo, like the new like yoga laptop. I think it's like a touch screen, maybe a two-in-one, like a touch screen and a keyboard as well. But the coworkers seem to enjoy that.
Okay, and how do those usually work when it comes to traveling? Well, obviously, maybe you haven't done that much traveling in your previous role, but are there any current issues with those?
Um, Issue wise, I guess when just hard to store the our laptop. It's a decent size. It does well, I guess, for like screen. You can see a lot of things on the screen, but as far as transporting them, you have to put in your backpack, and it does take a lot of room in your backpack, and a lot of weight, a decent weight, I should say. So that's and sometimes a little tricky for them when they're in and out of the airport, heading to whatever location they're heading to.
Yeah, I bet. Well, luckily, the product I want to offer you, I am selling on behalf of Microsoft right now currently, and our new Surface Go laptop seems like it would be perfect for what you guys want to do. It has the two-in-one capabilities that you mentioned that your workers like, and you can use it as a touchscreen and use it as a laptop, whichever one you choose. It's great for travel. It's very portable, and I don't think you'll have that problem with the size that you mentioned. It's very portable. It's a smaller size, so it'll take up less space in a backpack than your average notebook would take up. So I think that could be a great deal if you want to look into that. And I know if I remember correctly, the Lenovo Yoga, I think you said, right?
Yes.
Those are like what would you those are pretty pricey, right?
Yeah, they're 800 to $900. And I mean compared to like your MacBooks, they're cheaper to compare MacBooks, but they still, you have to pay a little hefty price for them.
Okay, well, like I said, I'm selling on behalf of Microsoft. The Surface Go is our smaller, more portable version of our Surface Pro, and it's even less expensive than the Lenovo Yoga. It the actual tablet itself costs only 400. You can get a pen and a keyboard for about $150, and that's about what 600 no 550 $600.
Yeah.
So you're already spending less. I guess if you're buying it for multiple people in the company, it'll save you more money where you can allocate elsewhere. So yeah, once again, I think that would be really good for you guys. Like, do you think it would benefit you guys, having a cheaper option, you're in a new division, you'd be able to allocate those funds elsewhere.
Yeah, I mean, for sure, like, like you said, well, they're about 500, right? With everything included.
Yeah, about 550,
Yeah,
600
okay.
maybe.
Yeah, so it's what, a couple hundred, $200 to $300 cheaper, and we have 20 to 30 employees. So that's a lot of savings we could potentially have. Of course. I just have just a couple of questions for you regarding this laptop.
All right, go ahead. Anything
Okay.
I can answer.
Yeah. So, we talk about size, and like I know my employees, they enjoy like the bigger computer screen. They're able to see things clearly and such. With this two-in-one laptop and tablet that you have, is the screen smaller? And if it is, how can I have my employees, see what's on the screen clearly?
So it is a smaller screen. We do somewhat sacrifice the screen size for portability,
Okay.
but it's never given me any problems personally. I know it's never given any of the other people that have this computer at Microsoft any problems. If you need to, you could obviously just pinch or expand the screen,
Mhm.
and it'll zoom in easily. But for the size of the screen, everything's pretty easy to read. Some things may cut off, like there won't be as much that fits on the screen, but the text itself is not very much smaller than your average laptop. Everything looks about the same.
Right. Okay. I gotcha. And you said, it does well with, traveling with it. Don't necessarily have to put it in a backpack, right?
No, you could carry it around if you want. You could buy a case if you have a backpack and there's room in your backpack. You could put it in there. It
Mhm.
won't take up as much space as most laptops in your backpack.
Right.
So picture like a notebook or maybe even an iPad, like the amount of space that would take up. It's about the exact same.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Another quick question I got is, stability wise, um, how does your laptop compare to, most laptops in general?
Well, I know a lot of people will think stability wise, there's going to be a huge difference because a lot of laptops they're all one piece. So like you can set on your lap, it's just one piece. You don't have to worry about it. Whereas with this one, the keyboard and the tablet are two technically separate pieces.
Okay.
That being said, you can still place it on your lap like any other laptop and it should be no problem. And if you feel like you can't place that on your lap like that, you could always use it as a tablet and place that on your lap just as easy.
Gotcha. Okay. And then the last question for you, as far as battery life, like I said, we have 20 and 30 employees that are traveling and they can't always get to, an outlet. So what is your guys' battery life?
The battery life for this, it will last through a normal work day, no problem. Just charge it at night, take it out through the day. You'll be able to get to work through work. I think it holds about an 8 to 12 hour charge, so that's more than enough for your average work day. Charge it during lunch or dinner if you need to, but you should be able to make it through your workday fine without a problem.
Okay, cool. As far as objections go, I think that's, about all that I can think of currently.
All right. Well, I don't want to try to push a sale on you, anything. I know you have a lot to deal with, new wing in the company and whatnot. But if you really are interested, you can give me a call. I could, send out some technicians to set everything up. Maybe send out, give you guys a couple samples, see how you like it. Send maybe when you or your associates go on your next trip, you could use this and kind of test the waters, beta test and see how you guys like it.
Yeah, I think that'd be great. We have a trip next 2 or 3 weeks. And I'll get with my employees and see what their interests are, and I can let you know. And then, I mean, I would love to have, a couple samples before our trip.
All right. Well, if you let me know within the next, few days or so, maybe a week,
Okay.
we can definitely get somebody out there, get, your company system set up and have you guys, test out our product, see if you like it.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good, Marcus. I appreciate you reaching out to us.
No problem, man. Anything to help a friend.
Yeah. Thanks, Marcus. Have a good one.
Thank you. You too, Josh. See ya.